It's raining outside. It's probably quit for a moment. No, it isn't. It's still, now I've got drops happening already. So it's not a good day for a photo shoot, the photo shoot that I had planned. So I've canceled that, and then I'm going to have to figure out what to do with my video today. But I'm sitting in my bus, and a few minutes ago I just went through some of the comments on my videos. I have to do this, I guess, every year. Last spring, I believe, I started to do photo shoots, and some viewers came in and commented impolitely about my models. I include them because that's what I did today. In other words, my videos are about what I do each day. I'm not going to try to teach, I'm not going to try and teach photographers photography. If they're serious about photography, they already know what I know because they've studied for it. I'm not going to teach them how to create a situation where you are photographing people like I do with some regularity on beaches, etc. All they have to do is go and look at my Instagram or Facebook page, and they'll see that I've been doing this for 15 years. After doing it for 15 years, you gain a reputation. The reputation has to include essentially integrity and honesty. So in other words, you're not sort of taking advantage of these people. I mean, in terms of what you do with the images afterwards, etc. That you have to gain a reputation for respect. You have to gain a reputation for being safe to be with, which is, obviously one of the most important things. But the very most important thing is you've got to gain a reputation of having a fun photo shoot. Now, a lot of people think, well, I'm going to go give that a try. It sure looks easy. Gus makes it look easy. It takes 15 years, and you have to build an enormous reputation, and even then, people will have some insecurities about coming to have a photo shoot. Now, the comments that I get, this time I got a comment that started out with those girls, and, started to suggest that they perhaps may not be successful or whatever it might be at their goal. And that person doesn't know each or any of those people that I photograph and has no idea what their goal is. Yet he starts to mouth off in a negative way. So delete, dump. The guy's comments will never be shown on this channel again. And I probably lost a subscriber. And in the meantime, I responded to him so that he knew that he was getting removed from, his comments were being removed. Now, what's missing in most of those people who make those kind of comments forget that the video's intended to be about me. It's not intended to be about my business. I'm not going to tell you my business or how it works. I'll never do that. The reason is because it changes with each individual that I photograph. So there's no reason for me to start out with a preamble of like why I'm photographing them, what their interest is, why they're doing it, why I'm doing it. It's none of that. The truth is that we both have fun when we photograph each other. It's after the photography that the work starts, I guess is the best way to put it. Anyway, I need to remind people that these models are in my the images or the video that I put on my YouTube channel must be acceptable to the models that, they got to be acceptable. They got to like it. So if my YouTube channel is full of people who are, criticizing these models, then I've got to delete those people from my comment list, or models will no longer trust me. They will no longer accept that it's reasonable to put little clips, fun clips like this onto my YouTube videos. In other words, at some point or another, if I left those negative comments, I would never be posting any video with any of the models. YouTube is also a challenge because I can't show all, like in other words, if a girl's wearing an ordinary bathing suit and she's walking away from me or something, and I take a video that includes a girl in a bathing suit in a position that somebody at YouTube doesn't like, then it will receive a lower level of monetization and probably be shown to fewer people. So I have to be very careful what I show on YouTube, and I have to make sure that it's always flattering for the girl, which is obviously why would I show anything that embarrasses them. And I have to make sure that these comments or these goofs that make these comments are removed and can never comment again. So I only just go through this. It's not a matter of me like protecting the girls or anything like that. The reality is I need to protect my YouTube channel, and I can't produce videos when on a day where I do photo shoots. I don't have time to produce another kind of video. So they're included in the video just to show you what my day was like. If you have problems with that, keep them to yourself, or make a comment that makes sense. I mean, if it's, you know, the girls that I shoot are not like, they're not ugly and offensive or anything like that. So comments could be, gee, she looks like fun, or she's pretty, or anything like that. But if it says, oh, she's got, like, her boobs are too small, or her butt's too thick, or whatever the case may be, then just keep it to yourself, or expect to be deleted from my channel. And I need subscribers. I want subscribers. I want subscribers that are rational and reasonable. I don't need that guy that makes those stupid comments. So if you're one of those guys, get the hell out. And otherwise, if you're any of the other people, like my videos and subscribe. And you'll learn a little bit about photography and a little bit every day about any aspect that I do. But I'm not going to make too many videos that are just try to be descriptive, because I'm just a guy that just does stuff. And I don't know the absolute answer to anything, nor do I want to study something. Like, I buy a flash for my photography, and I turn it on to manual, and I use it. That's all I really do. I just want to get it to work. Once I've got it to work the way I want it to work, I don't care about any of the other features. A good example is my camera. I turn it to manual and make some manual adjustments. All of the other options you see on the dial, or filtering systems you see within the camera, like 99.99% of the features, I don't use and don't care to even know about. So, you know, I'm not going to be the guy that reviews my camera, because I only use one feature. That's it, period. And that's all I ever want. And I might have some information about using the camera for video, but as far as taking pictures, I have one setting. And then when the weather changes, I'll change it a little bit. So depending on how the sun is, I make some changes to my settings, but basically I use the manual feature. That's it. Anyway, so I'm not going to go in depth on almost anything, because I don't even read the manuals. I just turn them on. So if you're looking for in-depth photography, detailed explanations about what I'm doing, you're on the wrong page. But if you watch me, you'll understand what I'm doing. If you watch me and you do a little photography, like work at home, studying, then you'll be seeing examples of the techniques that I might use. But I'm not going to spoon feed people. If you're not figuring out how to take photos and how to start your business, etc., I'm not going to help you, because it takes too much of my effort to try and help people that don't help themselves. Anyway, the other day, a young guy pulled up beside my bus and yelled through the window, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" I went, "Sure, of course." And he pulled up in front of me, and he's probably in his early 20s with a bunch of friends, and he's watching my videos, or subscribed perhaps, and wanted a picture. Anyway, I asked, he says he watches a lot of my videos, and so I asked him which was his favorite. And he said The Photographer's Rant. Well, I think The Photographer's Rant is similar to this. It was just me sort of bitching about how people look at what I do. In other words, they think that all I do is point the camera with no brains, just turn it on to automatic, take a picture, and then instantly somehow that ends up on her Instagram page or wherever she wants to use it. Well, it's not that at all. The Photography Rant probably goes through all the work that it takes to get a photo to my model, and the amount of disrespect people have for that task. Anyway, I don't know what the rest of my day is going to be about, but it's raining, so it's not going to be too exciting unless that rain goes away. But we'll see what happens.